200 years it took, but the Starks finally bend the knee no more. I expect retaliation from a Targaryen king, but first I must focus on securing the loyalty of my vassals. I must sell out and tour my lands, improve relations, collect taxes, secure the future of the North. With the collected taxes I can build up our defences and make sure the North never has to bend the knee again. Winter has come, and survive we shall. And thus begins part 13 of our House Stark playthrough. I found something interesting earlier. If I go on over here to our little title, it's been almost 200 years? 300 years. No, I can't do math. 200 years, 240 years since the Starks bent the knee and joined the Seven Kingdoms, but no more, because we did, with King Homewood, of course, gain our independence in the last episodes. So continuing on from this, first things first, we need to deal with Asher. He has a lot of gold here that he's stolen from us. Now, I can imprison him, however, that is an act of tyranny, but I don't think it's very tyrannic, personally, and because we are just, I don't think this stress gain because of our trait is anti-roleplay either. Because if we're just, then we're going to get all of that money back. He abused his power when there was a child ruler, and now I want justice, so let's go ahead and try and imprison him. We'll see if we can get away with that. What I also need to do is arrange a marriage for good old Billy here, and I'm thinking maybe we find a marriage with the Rock, with the Lannisters. As independent kingdoms, we should stand together in case the king in the south gets any ideas. Greetings, my implacable liege. Implacable liege. Ah, how long have I been saying this again? I keep forgetting. I've arrived in Winterfell to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. Haha, Lord Donis of the Embers. What happened to Small John? He's still alive. Okay, you both landed. Right. Did you bring me gifts of gold? In fact, he did. That's another thing we need to fix today, is our gold, because we're currently minus 200. I would like to host a grand wedding, but we can't organize a grand wedding unless we at least have 100 gold in the bank. Asher has managed to avoid capture and has fled to the countryside. Wait, he took all of my gold as well? No. Host is an honored guest. No, there's no way, right? I can't invite him to court because I recently tried to imprison him. But we're going to keep him pinned because I want that money back. He stole my money. Wow. The asshole. And he was my marshal as well, so we're going to have to go ahead and replace him as well. Right, who do we have as a marshal? Any powerful vassals? Not really. So Eben, my acclaimed knight, you're going to become my new marshal. And I think we even have some control issues in the pitch. So if we go ahead and zoom into the pitch, we need to go ahead and start improving control here. So let's go ahead and do that. Everything's fine. What's this? Available dynasty legacy. So we've got Winter Kings. Now we're going to go down the north. So the North, remembers, we get Winter Pelts. Martial +1, Prowess +1. Advantage in provinces affected by winter +5. Let's go ahead and get this. What else do we get there? Dynasty head interaction. Send to the Night's Watch. Oh, I like that. We get more captains and stuff. This allows us to build faster. And this gives us more prowess. Right, we're going to max out the Stark one first, because I feel like that one makes the most sense with roleplay. And whatnot. Jensen, why are you still pinged? Because you're not actually married off yet. Right, let's go ahead and unpause. Now, I would like to organize a grand tour for taxes. Maybe it's worth taking out a loan from the Iron Bank to host such a thing. We'll have to see. After inheriting my title and lands, it is clear that I can no longer remain a squire. In order to meet the demands of social pressure, I should look into becoming a knight as soon as possible. I will command my knight to make me a knight. Ooh, we can speed this up as fast as we want to, really. I will command a knight in my court to knight me, or I will command a vassal. No, I will command my knight to make me a knight. We gain prestige, we become knighted. Whether we gain less skills because of this or not, though, we'll have to see. My knight Avalyn has instructed me to clean his armor this afternoon. According to him, it needs a little bit of polishing before it's ready. He's counting on me to clean it, so it looks good before he goes over some basic strategies with some young pages tomorrow. As I enter the armory, I find his armor and see that it is completely covered in dried mud. It will take the entirety of the afternoon to clean this up. I had other plans tonight, and those plans did not include cleaning a set of armor completely encased in mud. No, we should clean it, yeah. We should clean it. We've been made a knight now anyway. So we are now a knight. We're still a skilled fighter, that's fine. Oh yeah, we've already got this trait, so it doesn't matter too much. I can negotiate an alliance with my brother-in-law. I can also imprison you, though. Why? Because you... Possible punishments. Already punished. Revolt against me. Ah. I can't imprison you, right? I can't revoke your title. Because I don't have limited crown authority. Which is another thing we need to do. Let's go ahead and get limited crown authority. We desperately need to do this. Because we're going to lose some land as well. So we might have to revoke some titles. Where is Brandon? Oh, now we can... Now we can do all of this. You're down here. I can't imprison you. This is an act of tyranny as well. Yeah, because we've already imprisoned you. We can't do it again. Okay, let's ignore that. Right. Next thing on the list of things to do. We need to solve this. Lord Davos of Ironwrath is going to lose land when he dies. Which the only way to fix that is revoke title. But he has protected title. Can I modify your contract at least? I can't. Is that because... Do I have to do it through you? I don't know how to edit your contract, Davos. Huh, interesting. What about you guys? Can I can modify your contract. I could just revoke your title. No, because you have protected things as well. So let's see. If I lower your levies and then I remove this, she will accept that. So let's go ahead and modify her contract. And then I'm going to have to take her lands away from her. Otherwise, we're going to lose lands. I can't take both, though, which is unfortunate. And it's an act of tyranny, and I'm generous and just. Ah, dear. It's a problem we're going to have to approach later, unfortunately. What's this? Gained court traits. Very nice. I haven't actually looked at this. This has popped up again. We can't do that either. What's this? A grand tournament. Not right now. I'm in a little bit of debt. Greetings, my benign liege. I've arrived in Winterfell to pay homage to you, glorious king. Aha. House Eliver. Did you bring gold? You have indeed. Now what I'm wondering, let's go ahead. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's just zoom in. There we go. Much better. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we might take a loan from the Iron Bank and go on a grand tour. I have a few powerful vassals we can visit, and we should be able to get the taxes back as well. So how do I do this? Request a loan from the Iron Bank of Bravos, the wealthiest and most reputable financial institution in the world. For Iron Bank is more than happy to extend credit to anyone it deems trustworthy. Be forewarned, though, it is not said idly that the Iron Bank will have its due. Now, I do apologise if you hear those power tools. They were working out the front, and I guess as soon as I record, they work out the back. That's just my luck there. Let's go ahead and request a meeting with the Iron Bank. And House Fisher have come to pay homage. Did you bring gold? They did indeed. We might not even need a loan from the Iron Bank at this rate. We're actually earning plenty of gold. House Stark also coming to pay homage. Ah, they didn't bring gold though. They don't care as much. Oh, wow. Because we're now independent, is absolutely everyone going to come and pay homage? I think they might. My servants bring me word that 3 envoys from the Iron Bank of Bravos have arrived seeking an audience with me. Intrigued, I agree to meet them. The foreigners look out a place in my hall. Their 3 tiered hats and purple robes, a stark contrast to my guard's boiled leather. Their accent is difficult to understand, tinged with the colours of the East. Their proposal, however, is plain enough. They offer a choice between 3 loans, one quite modest, one more significant, and a third for a sum that causes my eyebrow to twitch upward. Whatever I borrowed would have to be repaid with interest, of course. Now, what should we take? 500 gold would be enough. 100 gold, not quite. I think we should take a modest loan. 1,000 is too much. I don't think we'll pay back. Let's take 500 gold, and then we have 340 gold to repay, to pay for our grand tour. And then hopefully the Iron Bank doesn't return too soon. Pay your debt to the Iron Bank of Bravos. How much do I have to pay back? 700 gold. Oh, wowzers. Will we earn 700 gold? I think we might. Right. Now that we've acquired a loan, let's go ahead and organise a grand tour. Average cost 400. Wowzers. Right. Taxation tour. Let's go with this. Some events will allow avaricious actions. Taking these earns gold both when departing from a stop and at the end of your grand tour. Let's go ahead and confirm this one. And I probably... Why can't we go to White Harbour? Or is that up here? Maybe it could be. Let's go ahead and visit all of my powerful vassals. You're no longer a powerful vassal for some reason, and you don't have much gold anyway. Should we just go ahead and visit all the vassals? That could be worth it. There's no point going north of the wall. If we visit everyone though, won't that be rather expensive? Like, this part is the cheap part, but I feel like the expensive part... Oh, you can only visit so many anyway. Okay. Right, let me find where my powerful vassals are first then. You're not a powerful vassal. Are you a powerful vassal? You're a powerful vassal. So the Boltons are in both locations. That makes sense. Are you? You're not. 69 relations, but you're not powerful. Oh dear. The maturity. It's all left me. We don't actually have many powerful vassals, do we? Bear Island isn't even a powerful vassal. I was not expecting that. Oh, you are a powerful vassal. So let's go ahead and visit you. Mora is not a powerful vassal, but I would like to visit her anyway. You're not a powerful vassal, or were you? I don't think so. No, you weren't a powerful vassal. We don't have many powerful vassals. So what I'm thinking is maybe we visit a few more in the local area as well. For example, we could go here, we could go here. Let's move them up though, something like this, so it makes sense. It's not really making sense actually. Oh dear. Right, so we're visiting you first. What? No, we want to visit you first, and then you second, and then you third, and then you fourth. Okay, and then anyone new goes up above here. So we can go and visit you because you don't like me very much. So let's go ahead and move you here. And then we can visit my mother last. No, she's not my mother, is she? My cousin, even. She was Osric's mother. That was correct. And these guys we can leave. Right, let's do this because it's going to be very expensive when we get to the next stop, I think. So for you, tour the grounds, increase control. Opinion we don't need. Culture we don't need. Let's go for... opinion on this one. We'll go for opinion on this one. Opinion here, and we'll go opinion here as well. Right, let's continue. How much is this going to cost us? At the moment, not very expensive at all. I do need a new caravan master, though. Let's go ahead and appoint Hoarfrost over here. And we can get rid of this. I will keep the mercenary guards. So what's this? So this is step. Okay, we should have kept the... desert warriors because we have a lot of step here. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, oh, it's going to cost us 253 gold. So my tour is not merely for me, but also for my court. I must bring a small entourage with me to make my vassals more familiar. Or you bring only this... What's this? Increase the starting success? Ah. I want to increase this if possible. Yes. Luxuries. We're maxing it, or maybe I should go, I should increase both, something like this. Yeah, let's stick it to this. Right, it's going to cost us 323 gold. Let's go ahead and start the grand tour. Let the North see their new king, King Hodel, who gained them independence. Captain Edric will be recruited to travel with the entourage. Okay, that's all good. And we hired some desert warriors. Right, let's go ahead and unpause. We're finally starting another grand tour, and hopefully we earn loads of gold. The time has come to depart for my grand tour of the north. My court is packed, ready and raring to go. Our first stop will be my vassal Lady Arya's castle over in Trenchwood. I look forward to helping the people contribute to the nation's wealth by any means available. The kingdom of the north subject should certainly not have any surplus hidden from the crown after this tour has concluded. I cannot wait, and already we gained 380 prestige. Look at that, and we are absolutely flying. We already arrived, in fact. My arrival at Lady Arya's castle in Trenchwood is marked with fanfare befitting the king of the realm, and the presence of my coffer wagon and tax collectors quickly noted. My vassal dutifully receives me with all requisite deference. Arya outlines the plan to and assures me the king's course is so fair and fine a land that merely gazing on the towns and field will be entertainment enough. Only time will tell. Let's get to it. So we already gained more taxes, I think it said up in the corner. That's a lot of stuff happening. Oh, wow. Hopefully we go through this. It doesn't take too long. We could be here for multiple episodes with this tour. And it looks like House Flint has come to pay homage as well and given me more gold. Look at that. Very nice. Wandering the countryside of Trenchwood, I happen across what seems to be a gathering of peasants in a small hamlet. Accompanied by their proud owners, plump and healthy livestock graze, looking good enough to take a bite out of. Right as they are, the peasants occasionally bring their goods to be judged, analysed their size and health. Analysing. They seem to be holding some sort of festival, and as soon as I'm noticed, they're eager to show me the fruits of their labour. I gain a little bit stress here. Becomes more avaricious. I don't know what that means, but we gain some gold. Yes, we should survey these lands. Why not? We gain stress, but not because it's against our traits, so that's fine. Some people have become friends as well, which is nice to see. Should we step it up to 5 times? Because I guess we kind of just want to fly through this. We're already gaining more gold as well. And we even gained some opinion there, which is very nice to see. On my tour of Trenchwood, I found a rare moment where I'm not being ferried around by my host or being expected to make an appearance anywhere. I see places of worship filling up for the day, taverns beginning to welcome their early drinkers, and beggars lay on the streets pleading for just a crumb to eat. What's up? Because I'm generous. We've come here to make gold, not spend it, though. Do you know what? I should spend the day in the old god's presence. We'll become pious. Popular opinion plus 50. During the tour of the province of Castle Kerwin, I am locked in a conversation with my vassal Lady Arya about the old god's divine plan for humanity. When she is interrupted by one of her courtiers, the man is not allowed to speak for long before being silenced by his liege, but the wisdom he is able to dispense immediately proves he knows far more about the subject than Lady Arya of King's Course could ever dream of knowing. If Lady Arya is unwilling to listen to his insight, perhaps he would be willing to join my court instead. Ooh, he is a very learned man. He's loyal as well. Join me at court. Join me. Maybe you can be useful to me one day. I do apologise if you hear the power tools again. The problem is, every time I say that, it's never in the video, but it's very distracting for me because I can't hear myself speak. It must be like 6-7 months now of the builders being here. Oh dear, maybe we need to start a war similar in Crusader Kings. They're the new Rhaegar. In fact, I think Rhaegar sent them. I've concluded my royal visitation of Trenchwood, and now my procession prepares to depart. Lady Arya of King's Course and her court have all lined up neatly to see me part, and with everyone present, it is time to collect tribute for bestowing her with my presence. It's time for tribute, so she pays 50 gold to me. Ah, yes. If she rejects, I can imprison her. And there we go, she does in fact pay the gold to me, which is very nice to see. During the tour of the province of Castle Kerwin, I am locked in a conversation with my vassal Lady Arya about the old god's divine plan for humanity. When she is interrupted by one of her courtiers, the man is not allowed to speak for long before being silenced by his liege, but the wisdom he is able to dispense immediately proves he knows far more. Oh, we've got the same event, okay. You know what? Join me at court, I don't care. We're not going to read through multiple events, of course. Ah, so all of those tabs were just different. Oh, I understand now. Okay, the grand tour won't be as long as I thought, in fact. I receive a welcome worthy of a king at the gates of Lord Baratheon's castle in Homewood. My coffer wagon and tax collectors making the goal of my visit clear. My vassal dutifully receives me with all requisite deference. Baratheon explains the planned event banquet, promising the entertainments and victuals on offer will near the standard of my own court's dinners. He assures me that this isn't only the finest food he has to offer. Let's begin. We lose some stress. We gain some prestige. What's happening over here? Neighbouring ruler won a war. Ah, Lord Commander of the Knights. Oh, I accidentally dismissed them all. I don't know what the others said. I need to left click, not right click. Another evening of merriment draws to a close, and I have found myself locked in conversation with Maisie of all people. Before I know it, the room has become silent, save for our conversation, and everyone is hanging on my next word. Though a little awkward, I'm sure I can tell a tale that everyone will be delighted by. Let's go for something light. I want to lighten the mood, because happy people pay more taxes, I think. My host, Lord Baratheon, has brought me out of his home to a local tavern. All around, I see the wretched and weak engaged in drink and debauchery. But Lord Baratheon assures me that the wine served in this establishment is simply to die for. As the first round passes my lips, I feel alive. The drink hits like a ton of bricks, and I feel that tonight will be a night of endless revelry. I will drink until I die. No, we can't redo this. We can't do that. Let's show a little bit of restraint. Because we are a king and we are here to collect taxes. We're not here to get drunk and forget all of our woes and whatnot. The Independence faction is disbanded. Look at that. It looks like the people are appreciating our grand tour so far. A learned man, Leon's bright eyes scour the room looking for an opponent to the scientific statement he just expelled. But no one rises to the challenge, much to his disappointment. No wonder, considering the level of intellect at which the discussion which would have had to be held. I am impressed. The kind of wit is hard to come by. I simply must have him in my court. He's loyal as well. There's a lot of loyal Northmen. I'm sure Baratheon wouldn't mind. Join my court. Come and serve me in Winterfell, my friend. My liege, I've been contemplating the matter and have come to the conclusion that Leon shall gladly join your most gracious court. Ah, Baratheon, I very much appreciate it. Thank you, my vassal. You're very kind. We gain 6 gold. Oh, who's this? Lord Commander Hoarfrost, the Hunter of the Wall, has written me a poem, Sadness in the Windswept Woods. No matter how many days twist and pass, the world seems distant as through glass. When one so great falls so far, all lives, all plans are left ajar. Hoarfrost, I can see this is truly heartfelt. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the poem. I am on a grand tour at the moment, though. What's this? Queen Shahara gains some opinion of me. Oh, we've swayed her. Right. Let's put a stop to it. Can I close this? I don't think I can. Can I open stuff over it? I don't think I can either. Location. Okay. Let's wait until we finish this, and then I need to start seducing my wife as well. I have concluded my royal visitation of Homewood, and now my procession prepares to... Okay. It's time for tribute. And he does pay the 50 gold as well, which is very nice to see. So, oh, my intent is justice. Ah. No, yeah, we'll stick with justice, because I am a just character, am I not? Yeah, I am just, so let's stick with that. If I press X, I could just close it and then reopen it. Right, wife, now that you like me a little bit more, will you resist my seduction? I'm already scheming against you. Oh, we're going to have to end this one first. Right, let's end this one, because she already likes me enough. And then if we go over here, I am traveling. Okay, wife, when I get back, I will bless you with the art of my seduction. Look at that, we're moving so fast. I receive a welcome worthy of a king at the gate of Lady Alla's castle in the Dreadfort. My coffer wagon and tax collectors making the goal of my visit clear. Alla explains the planned evening banquet, promising the entertainments and victuals on offer were near the standards of my own court's dinners. So it looks like she's greeted me very kindly. She's been very loyal, even though she has the nickname the Traitor. She hasn't betrayed me. Maybe she betrayed the Targaryens, but definitely not me. This evening, I am seated next to Lady Alla's Captain Edwin, watching as he sighs into his plate with longing. Truly, I grow tired of life here in the Dreadfort and long to elevate my station in life. My talents are wasted here, and lately I've been thinking of slipping off with you back to Winterfell where I can really show what I'm worth. His laments seem genuine, but can I really steal from Lady Alla? He's not... very strict as well. Do you know what? I will listen to you, my friend. We can become friends, but I do not wish to steal a loyal member of one of my loyalist vassals' court. I emerge from slumber at another peaceful night staying with Lady Alla. As I regain my consciousness, I feel something heavy beside me that wasn't there before. I feel the familiar touch of a woman gliding her finger inquisitively across my breast. This gift is certainly unexpected, but is it really such a pleasant thing to wake up to? Who's this? She's a noble as well. She is comely. I'm honest, I'm generous, I'm just, and I'm stubborn, but I'm not honourable. Hold on. She's young as well. Similar age. And she's comely. And she's still a Northman. What a wonderful way to wake up. Oh dear. So we end up laying with a woman. Let's not tell my wife that when I go back and try to seduce her. Otherwise, I imagine that might not be... it might go against our goals. Food has been piled high once again this evening, as I have come to expect. However, the little pastries I had grown so fond of seemed to be absent. I turned to Lady Alla with a quizzical expression on my face. I know you expected more pastry, my kin, but the cook assured me every last one went missing just before it was ready to be served. We tried to catch the thief, but the gluttonous villain is far too elusive. Not too elusive for me, though. Ah, I failed to find them. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to those pies and those pasties. My courtier Dara has approached me, claiming to have been given Lady Alla's permission to come join her court in place of my own. I'm confused. Letting his power certainly improve stamina, but is it an insult of stealing members of my court true? No! I didn't steal your member. She's not married, though, actually. Go where your heart pleases. It's not like she's a very important member, so that's fine. Look at that. We're gaining all the gold, even more gold. We're back at 500. We need 700 gold to pay back the Iron Bank, though. So anything after 700 is profit. I have been enjoying my time here, but I cannot help but notice that I have feasted in extravagance every day while I've been here. Perhaps Lady Alla is significantly more wealthy than I had initially imagined. If my pondering proves true, it would mean the lady owes me far more gold than she has been paying thus far, and I could demand an extraction. She has -5 gold. I am generous. Yeah, I'm generous. I'll let this go. And my sources tell me that actually she's in a little bit of debt anyway. It's time for the tribute, though, and she does give me the 55 gold. Journeying through Weep's Kin, I passed by a peculiar-looking tent, splayed open with its yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, almighty king. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. No, I'm not interested, but if you want, come experience the future of me. What say you, my friend? What say you? Courtiers gained a court trait. Very nice. Several peasants gather around me asking for stories from my life. I think back on what I could tell them, and 2 stories jumped to mind. One where I was knighted by Avalyn. On the other hand, when I defeated Cranaglin's war is a more awesome tale. Let's go for a war story. We gained independence for the North. 200 years we bent the knees. And now we are independent once more. Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Rathbone. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Shad jumps out of the bush instead holding a plant. You scared me, Shad. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of a fruit, I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll take just a little bite, he says. Yeah, I'll let him eat it. I'm not going to poison myself. It was harmless anyway. Okay, where are we now? We're at the Greyjoys. Lady Rhaegar of Cedar Peaks. Let's begin. We won't read these again. I will read these events though, because these ones have a little bit of flavour. And our replies do actually matter, because we can lose courtiers and stuff. It seems I'm not the only honoured guest at Lady Rhaegar's court. This evening I have been sat beside the fascinating Parman, and our conversation has left me feeling most elated. House Goldflowers. Until our labour engulfs the world. You're the only living member. My skills in the matter of war are legend, King, if you'd have me. I would gladly lend those skills to you. It is rare that one finds such a fascinating person without a home of their own, but is there any room at court for him? He is a very good commander, although I've heard rumours he's also a lunatic. I'll let him join. I'll give him a chance. We might need good commanders to replace the ones we lost when fighting the rebellious vassals. We did lose a lot of good commanders in that rebellion. As I finish my meal, another board is placed down in front of me, but this time instead of food it is topped with little game pieces. My liege, surely you know that I am famed as one of Cedar Peaks' finest chess players. Well, I wish to play not merely for fun. Perhaps we can make things interesting by pulling up a wager. Lady Rhaegar grins at me, idly twiddling a piece between her fingers, eager for a match. A hook. A hook. Ah, am I good at chess? 11 learning. We're about even. I'm willing to play a game of chess. So we got martial, intrigue, or learning. My best is martial, so we're just going to spam martial, I guess. Let's just go and play through this. Hopefully, we can win the chess match. With a roar of triumph, I surge to my feet, scattering pieces everywhere. This game of chess is mine. Another fine victory on my indisputable rise towards the role of King of Games. Nothing but the shallow husk of a woman is left of Rhaegar. She can't believe I won. And I can't believe you're going to pay me more taxes. We've already changed it. Oh, because that's annoying. I remember now. An excellent match, Rhaegar. An excellent match. I very much enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Master of Arms of the North. We'll look at that in future. It is another evening of my stay in Leader Rhaegar's home, and yet another foreign meal was placed in front of me. I knock it around a little with my knife, watching as the dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some food from the capital. Just some simple candied figs would be fine. I could ask Lady Rhaegar for something from back home, of course, but I risk causing offence. I'll just ask. It's fine. We have a hook on her anyway. Oh, she goes closer to growing a hook on me, actually. I misread that. That's fine. You've finished increasing control. Wonderful stuff. Let's close this. We can close it. Let's go back on train commanders then. And it looks like the Karstarks have gone and joined the grand tournament as well. Where am I? I'm over here, right? we still have plenty of way to go on our journey. Life as a king brings all manner of magnificent and fanciful foods to my plate, but lately I've grown tired of these same flavors and textures. I desire the truly outrageous, the truly exotic. To one side of me I see candied figs, and the other side are boiled vegetable. Let's go with the candied figs. But I'm stubborn. Let's experiment. Oh, we've become ill. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It's like when you try a new takeaway, there's a 50% chance you're going to be ill as well. I've concluded my royal visitation of Cedar Peaks, and now my procession prepares to depart. It's time for the tribute! And she does pay me to the 50 gold. Wonderful stuff. It would seem Lady Rhaegar has decided to pull on a performance. Wait, I thought we just finished. Yeah, well, I thought we just finished this. Are we not leaving? Yeah, I think we're leaving now. The time has come to treat your cold. While I'm fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice. The choice is yours, my lord. Do no more than what is necessary, maester. Lorcas told me to undress and then kneel with my buttocks raised. That was awkward enough, but when I saw the instrument in his hands, I almost bolted. He must have noticed because he patted me calmly on the shoulder and told me to stop clenching. The edema turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated. Oh dear, we've got the anemia event again by the looks of it. Where are we? I thought we were over here. I have no idea. I think we're traveling between here somewhere, but we're no longer on the map. Oh no, we're up here. Oh, I'm way behind. Okay, we're up here. So we only have 2 more stops, I think. This one. And then aren't we stopping off at my mother's as well? Yes, that's why there's a circle there. So we'll see how that works. Right, as my profession continues on our journey throughout my realm, we end up traveling through the remote and unsuspecting region of Thunderbrook. I'd have thought nothing of it, but Walton pulls me aside to enthusiastically espouse the virtue of the so-called wise man of Thunderbrook. Excuse me, my lord, but I can see you're suffering tremendously from ailment and affliction. The wise man of Thunderbrook is just a small detour away, and I know he has exactly what you need to be your healthy self again. No. No, I have a maester, and I trust my maester. We pay him a good wage to treat me. God, we're getting so much tax, and we're over 700 gold now, which is very nice. Okay, who's this? House Glover have welcomed us to their hall. Should I pay back the ironback? No, let's wait for them to come to us. Although we pay early, maybe we get maybe they will think highly of me and be more inclined to give me a loan in future. Oh, Arya Stark has made a new friend. Oh, Arya is 50 now. Wow. With this series has progressed. I feel like it's gone slowly, but when you see Arya's 50, time has also flown. Dinner this evening is a little different from what I'm used to. The cook lackadaciously drops the bowl in front of me, and I'm immediately met with the most unworldly aroma I've smelled in my life. This dish from the depths of hell is offensive to all the senses. Some slimy grey substance sits in its pale foamy broth like an untended chamber pot, with a single sprig of herb placed atop in futile effort to make the thing look appetizing. Oh no, 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 I'm not gonna eat this. All of my vassals have given me very good food up until now. I think the Glovers need to step up the game. Oh, look at that. My Chancellor has increased someone's feudal taxes to me, which is very nice. 1,000 gold. But we're going to lose 700 of that very soon. I have concluded my... Wait, we've already finished our visit? Oh, time for the tribute. I sit at the dinner table awaiting my dessert, and when it finally arrives, I can scarcely contain my elation. A delightful cake in the shape of a Northman. Ah, thank you. Your main course was atrocious, but you did make up for it with the dessert. We approach a hamlet where a forlorn woman stands shackled on a gallows, a throng gathering at its foot. King! It's the king! A peasant stumbles through the crowd, crying, "Please, my wife is innocent! These fiends put their sins at others' feet!" They pull him away, wailing, "No, Arthur!" as he is dragged down the street. The official bows sheepishly. "Sorry, my lord. Ignore him. The woman is guilty. Don't worry about that. I would very much like to hear the charges for myself because I'm just." And look at that. I do manage to find the truth as well. Hold all the just. Hold all the warrior. Hold all the king that did not bend the knee. Since leaving home nearly a year ago, I have seen highs and lows, revelled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rooks in my boots. Rocks. There are so many places, so many things I have yet to see. Out there on the open road, I feel free of the stuffy castle. If only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I'll find peace of mind. And we become a traveller. We get another point in diplomacy, which is very nice. And now we have arrived to see my cousin, Lady Mora. Let's begin our visit. Does she have any gold? I can't click on her. There we go. Minus 20 gold. Okay. Oh, and she's taken us to a tower. We must show restraint. Thank you, my cousin. But I am here on official business, so I don't want to get drunk too much. Now that we're beginning to see some of these events, we can skip through, say, like the tavern ones and stuff. Everyone is making merry at dinner, and I tell yet another of my legendary jokes to much laughter and applause and coughing. I look around and see Juncella clutching her throat tightly and hacking heavily, growing red in the face. It seems my joke may have been a little too good for her. I could leap to the rescue, of course, but is it really my concern? Wait. We don't have a problem with her. Yes, we should save her. I get up and slam Juncella hard on the back over and over as she begins to turn blue in the face. A grotesque glob of what once was gourmet food lands with a splash in some expensive herbal sauce. Oh, thank you. You have saved a life today, my king. I will forever be in your debt. You owe me nothing but your company, my friend. Look at that, we've made another friend. Who was the woman we slept with? I should have pinged her. We might have a bastard child pop up in the future. That could be interesting. I have concluded my royal visitation of Alpine. It's time for the tribute, mother. And she does give me the 50 gold. Look at that. Right. And our grand tour has concluded. That was a long one. Oh, wow. Every county title gets control. Okay, where's my stuff? King Homewood of the North gained a magnificent liege for 20 years. Plus 20% tax contribution. And development growth. 600 prestige, 600 renown. Every visited vassal gains opinion. Oh, this is amazing. And we gain glory for our acclaimed knights. Let's finish the grand tour. The men of the realm, my vassals in the realm, have seen me. Let's unpause. There we go. And then we'll quickly pause. Right. Whilst we were gone, we unlocked a new perk. Let's get captain effectiveness. Oh, maybe I should have gone down here. That's fine. What I'm also going to do is pay back my debt to the Iron Bank early. And I'm sure they're very much going to appreciate that. So let's go ahead and send that. And look at that. 553 gold in profit. It's a shame we can't form a holy order. I don't know why, but I don't think it's a part of our religion. Is that something you would see here? I have absolutely no idea. But holy orders just are not a thing here. Yeah, holy orders, there are no old gods holy orders. We don't have the option to make one either. It is what it is. Look at that, 32,000 men. That's very impressive. We're not going to go to any grand tournaments. We're not going to do this. What I will do is find a marriage for my son. Now, if we go ahead and arrange a marriage and we go grand wedding and then go by alliance power, we could get an alliance with the Reach. However, wait, how old are you? You're only 2 years old. Can we not get an alliance with the Lannisters? There are Lannisters here. What I was thinking is maybe... Let's go down to the rock. Do you have any daughters? You do not. Wait, what happened? Wait, your father was accidentally killed by Lord John of Stripe Harbor in a tournament duel? Your father died in a tournament? Kelvin, do you have any siblings? Not of age. What about cousins? Yeah, see, Karenna here, if we were to arrange a grand wedding with you, would we get that alliance? Because they're cousins, probably not. Ah, that's interesting. So obviously, I wanna do a grand wedding. And if we go for alliance power, the Reach here, that's even a new house. We could get an alliance with the Reach, although they're a little bit too old. We could get an alliance with the Iron Islands again. We got the Lannisters here as well, but she's a little bit too old. Oh, we've got House Reed. She is comely, and that would secure the neck. Maybe House Reed. We've got House Frey as well. I think House Reed would be a good one. We keep the North together. Make it a grand wedding. She's comely as well. They're of similar age. He's 2. She's 4. They are related, then there's a chance of the children being inbred, though. Ah, that's not amazing, is it? Oh, how far did I just scroll? Quite far, in fact, right. Oh dear, let's just scroll the mouse wheel. Right, we're back to where we do have House Frey, but she's an albino. You're a Westerman. We could get an alliance there. What about, who are you? House of Vance are a big and important house. Let's see, Wayfarer's Rats. Should we get an alliance in the Riverlands? She is comely as well. We could get an alliance in the Riverlands. We do have history of the Riverlands, of course. My father being married to Catelyn Tully. And now maybe my son, Prince Billy of the North, will now be betrothed to Amabel Vance in the Riverlands. Let's go ahead and send the proposal. Unfortunately, the king here died. And there's going to be no alliance. Let's go ahead and wait for their reply. To the benevolent King Hodor of the North, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son and heir, Billy, will be betrothed to my daughter, Amabel. I also look forward to the promised grand wedding. Try not to disappoint me. Excellent stuff. Right, so we need to make sure we always have a little bit of gold in reserve now. How old? You got 14 years before the grand wedding. I must remember to save up gold. But sadly, that's all we got time for today. So another bit of a longer episode today because we decided to go on a massive grand tour. In the next one, we're probably going to build things up a little bit. There's some rebellions going down here. And maybe I continues my father's dream or vision of uniting the wildlings. And then truly, the size of the North would be equal to the size of the Iron Throne. That would be rather marvellous. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching as always. And I'll see you next time.